Welcome back everyone to another edition of Figures from the Attic. Today we're back with another trading card unboxing, this time of a modern trading card wrestling set. If you may or may not know, I opened up a 40-year-old pack of wrestling cards about a week ago, and a lot of you guys seem to like that video. Here's that packaging for that one, just to give you kind of a comparison. As you can see, it's kind of on wax paper. You get 9 picture cards, 1 sticker, and 1 piece of gum. And as you can see, the gum is no longer edible. But want to see how these compare to more modern day wrestling cards. So I went to Target and picked up this WWE Topps Universe 2025 trading cards. So I want to see what's in here, what's included. It says that there are 6 packs and there are 6 cards per pack. So let's get these cracked open. I'm not much of a trading card guy. I do like Pokemon cards, especially back in the day. And I got back into Pokemon maybe 2 years ago with the original. It was like the 151, that new set that came out. Kind of an homage to the original 151. But other than that, not really a trading card guy. But these are pretty fun to open. Here we go. We have 6 packs. I can tell you the quality of the packaging is kind of what you would see now, kind of like this film, almost like aluminum film type paper. The old ones from back in 1987 was more like a wax paper, so maybe a little more thick. They also kind of came packaged where you had to open up the package kind of like wrapping paper. But these are more traditional, more modern. You just kind of pop open the back tab, and there you go. So let's see who we get. Let's see. You guys may know better than I do what here is valuable, but we get this shiny Randy Orton. Looks like he's holding the Intercontinental Championship. I like the blue trunks, very nice. We get a Stone Cold Steve Austin. It looks like from Royal Rumble. I'm not sure what Royal Rumble that would be. Maybe 97, 98, 99. Those are kind of the ones that he's synonymous with. Oh, we get a Star Portal Tiffany Stratton. Looks like a hologram. It's pretty cool. We get another hologram, Dragon Lee. Kind of looks like Doctor Strange with a portal. He's kind of popping through the portal. Pretty neat. We get Angel Garza. It looks like these are all holographic, so maybe the hologram is not very special in this set. And we get Joe Coffey, NXT. Not bad. Again, you guys let me know if any of these are valuable, because I don't really know anything about these cards. But here's another one. We start off with Big Boss Man. Well, he really is. I don't remember him being that large, but I know back later in the late 90s when he came back, he had kind of trimmed down a little bit. Something I do notice is that there are already some kind of like nicks. If you're getting these graded, you can kind of see up there. Maybe not great. You get Cody Rhodes against Roman Reigns from WrestleMania. Looks like WrestleMania maybe 41 in Philly. I think that's when Cody finished his story. You get Tommaso Ciampa, no longer in WWE, now he is in AEW. But there's a Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, again, someone else that's no longer in WWE, unfortunately. Joe Gacy, one of the casualties of the Wyatt 6 being released. And we get, actually 2 more. We get Stax from NXT. And we get Raquel Rodriguez. There you go. As my dog, I'm not sure if you can hear him, he sees someone on the balcony. We have some construction going on, so we have people and scaffolding going up and down. Don't mind him, it'll be okay. Next pack, we start off with The Miz as Mr. Money in the Bank. There we go. We get Rob Van Dam as also Mr. Money in the Bank. So is this like a Money in the Bank set? I don't know. Oh, we get Ring Leaders, CM Punk. That's a nice one. Another Wyatt 6, Dexter Lumis. Kind of scary. I think he's going to do some great things here coming up. On the indies, he already released an awesome video package of him kind of cutting off his dreadlocks. That should be pretty cool. I'm excited to see what he does. And Tatanka, legend. and Ludwig Kaiser, aka El Grande Americano #2. All right, we have another pack. Let's go ahead and open these. It's always fun to open. You never know what you're gonna get. Kind of takes me back to my childhood days. We get Finn Balor doing a pedigree on Seth Rollins from SummerSlam. That was a great match. We get Triple H also from SummerSlam. That might be SummerSlam 07, 08, somewhere in there. We get another recently released superstar, Chris Sabin of the Motor City Machine Guns. We get Carlito, also no longer there. Geez, these are like really out of date, and they're only from 2025. Another guy no longer there, Ridge Holland. I feel like most of these guys are no longer with the company. And we get Cruz del Toro. We got 2 more. Wish me luck. Going off the top, just going off how these look, none of them really stand out as far as like any kind of fancy packaging or decoration. So I'm assuming these are all kind of just pretty generic standard cards, nothing very rare if I had to guess. But we get The Undertaker from Royal Rumble as World Heavyweight Champion. We get Hulk Hogan from the Royal Rumble doing his classic pose. We get Lyra Valkyria. This one looks a little bit different. I do like the aesthetic of these. The holographic nature is really nice on some of them. We get Nikita Lyons from NXT. Feels like she's been in NXT forever with like no forward movement, unfortunately. We get Rey Mysterio, another legendary superstar. Can't go wrong with Rey Mysterio. Oh, and we get Michael Cole, our first announcer card. Another legend in his own right. Oops. Drop that one. And we have one more. Again, if you kind of want to see the comparison. Look at that. How far we've come. Or backtracked. I don't know. That's your call. Last pack. We're starting off with Bianca Belair. Congratulations to Bianca and Montez Ford on their pregnancy. We got Psycho Sid, newly inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. In the Legacy Wing, by the way. The Legacy Wing. What does that even mean? He deserves to be in the real Hall of Fame. What did you say? Okay, this one might be special. It says 63 of 99. Roman Reigns. This is the first one that looks a little bit different. Looks pretty epic, not gonna lie, with the fireworks in the back. And there's only 99 of these. So I'm going to set this one off to the side, I want to say. That one might be special. We get Mark Coffey. We get Becky Lynch. And we get Virgil to finish it off. But again, I'm not an expert on these. If I had to guess, this is my most valuable card. Most likely. You let me know in the comments. How do these compare? I mean, look at some of these. These obviously, the old ones, they're cardboard. They're not as, there's no holographics, at least in the pack that I got. You can just definitely tell that they're from 1980s. You know, they do have that look. There's no bubblegum in the new packs, which is probably a good thing. That bubblegum probably wasn't good even in its heyday. But as always, I appreciate you all watching and stay tuned for more.